everybody, I am going to be starting predicting football scores on Premier League, and I'm just going to predict it. You guys can comment what you predict. And yeah, we'll do a roast. Not roast, but just like see the review of what actually happened. So first we have Ipswich versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace did get that equaliser in the end against Newcastle, which was pretty good. And Ipswich, they are pretty good at home, okay? And Crystal Palace, yeah, they're not the best this season, but I think the responsible result will be a draw. And I'm going to say 2-2. Leicester versus West Ham. This will be hard. I know Brentford absolutely battered Leicester last week, 4-1 with Van Nistelrooy. But I think he's going to have a change of plans. And yep, Arsenal also battered West Ham 5-2 on the weekend. And yeah, so I think Leicester are going to make some changes. And I think it's going to be a 1-0 win for Leicester. Now, Everton versus Wolves is pretty hard. Wolves are pretty good. I know they lost to Bournemouth 4-2, but they did beat Fulham 4-1 and Southampton 2-0. And Everton, they're not really the best. 4-0 against Man United loss. I feel like it's going to be a win for Wolves. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Wolves. Man City versus Forest. This is hard. Forest are not doing good, and neither are Man City. Okay, Man City haven't won a game in their last 7 or 6 games, I think, and they did lose 5 in a row, so they drew and bottled it to Feyenoord. Okay, so, and Liverpool, they lost. But, so, I feel like the scores here are going to be a draw. 1-1. Okay. Newcastle, Liverpool. Newcastle, they were doing very good, but they did like drop off at the end against Crystal Palace. They're not the best right now, but they were. But I think in the end it will be a 2-1 win for Liverpool after a good performance against City. Southampton versus Chelsea. This is easy. I don't need to talk about it. Southampton have a horrid defence, and the Chelsea win was great. And so I'm going to go with a 3-0 win for Chelsea again. Arsenal Man U. This is pretty hard because Arsenal are doing very good right now. 13 goals in their last 3 games. 5-2, 5-1 and 3-0. It's actually crazy. But then Man United, when Ruben Amorim came, and they did draw to Ipswich, but then they absolutely battered Man United. Absolutely battered Everton at Old Trafford 4-0. But I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Arsenal. Aston Villa Brentford, pretty hard. Brentford are doing pretty good this season. You don't realise, but they're 8th in the Prem. Okay? 8th. Okay, and then Aston Villa, they did lose to Chelsea 3-0. But apart from that, I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Aston Villa. Fulham versus Brighton. Fulham, good draw, and same with Brighton. Well, Southampton could have won that game against Brighton. I'm not lying. You never know, okay, what could happen this game. I think it will be a pretty big scoreline. I'm going to go 3-3 in the end. Bournemouth versus Tottenham, okay. Bournemouth, they're pretty good. Beat Wolves 4-2 at Molineux, I'm pretty sure. And Tottenham, they're being Spursy. They go win-loss, win-loss. But That's why I think this time it will be a draw. 1-1. And that's what I think the predictions are going to be. Okay. And we will do... At the end, we're going to review the scorelines. And the table after this will look like this. First Liverpool, second Chelsea, which will be hard. Third Arsenal, fourth Brighton, fifth City, sixth Nottingham Forest, seventh Villa, and all of that. I'll take a second look. Rock bottom, Southampton. But yeah, that's my predictions for this game week 14. See ya.